Gold was up, urging all trading y'all change for cash and splurging on a more secure investment, food and water.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. This Boston crowd ready to roar in this Eastern Conference matchup for the Celtics. This, of course, their first chance to play Miami this season. In the season before, they completely controlled the series 3-0.
You do not want to give up passing lanes off the screen. How about Jason Tatum with a decisive look there?
Back to Adebayo. Heat moving the ball around. It's not going to go for him. Some solid defense from Brown. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And it's Williams with the ball for Boston. Ball's knocked loose. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
Out to Kuzma. Now Fultz. Down low. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
3-second violation. Celtic ball.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. To the right side. Tatum looking around. Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Fultz. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Smart wide open. He fires. Good on the triple.
Growing confidence in his jumper. Smart is rising and firing after the catch of the pass. Nice.
And we talk about Smart as a leader. This guy's not afraid to get up in a teammate's shirt if that's what it calls for.
There's no doubt. This guy is so passionate and so vocal. And what you love more than anything is the willingness to take head-on tough issues. Some guys will shy away, not Mr. Marcus Smart.
Brown drives in. Pass to Tatum. At the elbow, Williams. Back to Tatum. The offensive rebound. The kick out to Brown. Lets it go from deep. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Heat ball.
Heat on offense. Trailing by 5. To the paint. And Adebayo throws it down.
This is how Adebayo typically gets his points. Off the roll, off the lob, or off the glass.
And the dunk by Tatum.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Adebayo the screen. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Here's Fultz after the basket by Boston. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Adebayo's got 6 points.
Well, Markelle Fultz continues to develop his floor awareness. Passes like that will create all kinds of chemistry.
Now here's Smart. Here's Brown. Out to Kuzma. And here is Tatum. And the Celtics can't hang on to the ball. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Eric Spoelstra gave me a few minutes to catch up. We talked about which player was the biggest challenge tonight. And he quickly noted it was Jason Tatum. Coach said any clean look from outside and he'll drop it in. Mid-range, three, it doesn't matter. Getting a hand in his face is a must-do for us. So Tatum can't be allowed to slip away this time. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Here's Pritchard. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Knocked loose. Butler with the steal. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
I'll tell you, you better protect the basketball around Jimmy Butler. The anticipation skills, he'll pick it clean from you.
Over to the left wing. Here's Pritchard. Trains the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
Pass to Robinson. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. It's stolen by Fultz. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Celtics lead by 2.
Fans, your Celtics answer.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
The shot by Nader, no good. The Celtics with the lead. Smart with the ball. Tries from 16, and it goes down 2 points. Smart's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Celtics. Takes it inside.
Flashy play by Hero off the drive, turning his speed into airtime for a dunk.
And the former Kentucky Wildcat, Tyler Hero, he was picked 13th, Greg, in the 2019 draft, and he had an immediate impact.
And you feel a lot of teams didn't see how NBA ready Hero was. Underrated as a playmaker coming into the league. He's been a huge part of this team since his arrival. And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Pass to Favors. And that's a foul called on Lauri Markkanen. That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Now Favors. Back to Hero. 5 on the clock. Alley-oop try. It's
That's
blocked.
24-second violation. Boston ball.
And so it's Boston with it, leading by 5. Here's George. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Boston.
Well, in the first half play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
Knocks it loose. Hero with it. Picked up by Harrington. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. After their trip to the NBA Finals in 2020, Miami Heat is looking to get back to that championship round. Jimmy Butler says, we know what we're capable of. We want to get back to the finals. We can get back there. I like our chances against anybody, honestly. Nobody intimidates us. Kevin?
A great attitude. They've shown they can compete at the highest level, David. Thank you. There's Markkanen. Takes it off the glass. Markkanen's got the lead up to 7 now for the Celtics. Offensive stats and records always draw more attention to us, but the defensive skill level in the NBA right now is also incredibly high.
It is, Kevin. We talk about basketball IQ, and so often we're referencing the offensive end of the floor, how to manipulate pick and roll, how to read and react in some motion offenses. I think high-caliber, smart defensive players impact winning as much as anybody. Do you have game plan discipline? Do you know what your philosophy is? Do you understand the personnel on the opposite side? That takes work and it takes commitment, and I have great admiration for those guys.
Here's Tatum.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Driving the lane. .152 left in the first half of the game.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the three at almost 60% for the game.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
His first.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
The Heat shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And Bam Adebayo, picked 14th in the 2017 draft, has made huge improvements throughout his career. Guy is a hard worker.
Back to Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. Puts up a 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
This offense just continues to impress.
Adebayo the screen. Pass to McDermott. Inside. Fultz. And here's Adebayo. 6 to shoot. Second chance shot. And Maker sends it back. Left side, Brown. .41 seconds left here in the second. Maker, no one around him. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Robinson. Adebayo the screen. To the middle. It's stolen by Maker. For 3, Harrington. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Now here's Butler. And Maker sends it back. For 3, Ross.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, the Celtics 37, the Heat 23.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a... And the wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Here's Fultz. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Going inside, here's Adebayo. Ross grabs the board. Celtics leading by 14. Pass to Tatum. From past the arc. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. And here are the Heat now. They host the Spurs after this one. That game marks the first half of a quick two-game homestand.
Well, you think back, guys, to Doug Ford's time back in college. It was one of those special careers in the long history of the game. After playing all 4 years in college, McDermott was 5th on the college basketball scoring list.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Fultz looking around. Here's Adebayo. Adebayo the screen. Back to Robinson. 5 to shoot. Pass to Adebayo. Over Williams. Williams with the block. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. An incredible college player at Creighton. McDermott was a 3-time first-team All-American.
And his senior year, guys, leads the entire nation with over 26 points per game. And now we're seeing that translate to the pro game. Doug has embraced his role as a second-unit scorer.
Oh, get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down. And finished off by Fultz.
Wow, Markelle Fultz finishing with power. This guy's confidence growing and growing.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Back to Tatum. Got a piece of it. Pass to Williams. And finished off by Williams.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
Here's Fultz. Butler in the corner. Stolen by George. Tatum with it. Now defended by Adebayo. McDermott with the steal. Now Butler. He's got 5. Adebayo down low. Great D that time from Tatum. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo.
That's his second.
That's foul number 2 for him. A different look for Miami. Celtics leading by 11. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Picked by Williams. It's George on the wing. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And it's Miami's ball. Right side favors. And stolen by Williams. On up the court. And Harrington throws it down.
Yeah, great anticipation of where the open man was going to be. And Terrence Ross finds him immediately. That's really pretty.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Greg. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path. And I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, you know, for the environment, for the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't in the college, aren't in the school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft. And that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players.
Pass to Pritchard. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Pritchard's got 6.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
The defense has got to be aware of Derek Favors. This guy is especially effective at using his height near the rim.
Lets it go with the 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Back to Hero. Pass to Favors. And Derek Favors with the slam.
At 6'10", Derek Favors will always be a threat to jam it home, exposes the defense there.
Fans, your Celtics answer.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Celtics leading by 15. Driving inside. Pritchard gets the bucket. 16 seconds left to play in the third. There's the pick. Hero from long range. Kuzma pulls it in. Brown outside. Markkanen from outside. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome.
All right.
Celtics out in.
Onto the court. Come on and get loud. Here are the Celtics answers.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Timeout called the Heat.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Here's Pritchard. There's the pick. Pass to Wesley. The 3. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Well, this has to contribute to Markelle Fultz's confidence, showing right there he can get through the defense.
Outside, Smart. Knocks down the 3 ball.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you gotta tip your hat on that one.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam. Here's Wesley. And that one is hammered home.
But Jaylen Brown getting better and better in pick-and-roll situations. There's a real willingness to give up the basketball.
And here's Adebayo. Pass to Wesley. Now Smart. Markkanen in the corner. Here's Pritchard. Clock at 6. Brown wide open. He fires. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
So those are starting to add up guys, up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Greg, playing most of your career in the 90s, the game has really changed. Less physical, more skilled, but what role has the league played in all of that change?
The NBA is at the forefront of these changes. The competition committee that they have that meets annually to discuss ways to try to improve the game. Listen, they're not going to always knock it out of the park, but you have to keep thinking forward. And I applaud the league for their attempts to try to improve this game and grow.
He gets that one.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Pritchard. And Smart now atop the key. Nice ball movement by Boston. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Fires from deep. Pritchard gets the bucket. And the Celtics lead by 20.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Butler in the corner. To the inside. Double team on Adebayo. Here's McDermott. And finished off by McDermott.
Assisted.
And what can't Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
All right, look who's coming on up to the court. Come on and get loud. Here are the Celtics dancers. Substitutions for the Celtics. Robert Williams. Kyle Kuzma.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. To the middle. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Smart. And here's Brown outside. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Smart on the wing. Back to Tatum. Brown outside. And last season, All-Stars Greg missing 19% of their available games. With the shortened off-seasons, are you concerned about the toll it takes?
You are, but this offseason maybe not as painfully short as the last one. And in these tough times, some sacrifices are made, no doubt. Health, perhaps, one of the biggest.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Boston?
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
And you also have to give credit to them for their shot blocking. They've had a ton of rejections in this ballgame.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Celtics.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Williams.
And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with a fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds.
Down low, it's tipped. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Miami ball.
And so here is Miami. Up top, Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Assist.
And terrific to see Adebayo putting up big numbers. He's continuing to grow as a scorer.
Outside Williams. The kick out to Tatum. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort.
To know you got the power, but Sim Simma, who got the keys to my bimmer? Who am I? The girls